State of the Clan. These two assholes don't know how to make a podcast.
Okay, so welcome to the first episode, State of the Clan. Wishy and I are going to talk about what's been going on with the clan, upcoming stuff, recent activity, probably make fun of a couple people. So, again, brought to you by DE Vodka. Doesn't get you drunk until after 5 hot fixes.
Ah! I'm laughing because I've heard that joke 9 times now.
Originally, it was Wishy's joke, and then the second time, Wishy got mad at me for taking it, and we had a lot of fun. But you don't get to hear that.
This is the third time, and we're now in another reality. We've Cronenberged up this whole thing. We have no idea what we're doing. We're terrible amateurs. This is literally like Three Stooges do a podcast.
I'm sure this one will collapse too. Anyway, so big thing going on right now. So first thing going in the clan is Tyr Grimir's hosted race in the plains of Eidolon. So we're going to have a new type of contest we haven't done before. So in honor of plains dropping, we're going to have players race from the door of Cetus to what's basically the highest point in the upper right corner. Again, I haven't officially announced that yet, but by the time you guys are listening to this, it'll probably be after the contest has come out and everything. Wishy, what are your thoughts on the contest?
Wishy reads from script. I think it's great. I don't know what the fuck Plains of Eidolon is.
Wishy hasn't been online in a long while.
I've had to get a lot of help for my extensive crack problem, but here I am, ready to get back anew, just like Corey Feldman, back on top, sober, clean living.
Reaganomics.
Very much. No, I don't know what anything is. I don't know what's going on. I handed you the keys to the kingdom, and like any good CEO, you have run this organization straight into the fucking ground.
I have Dune being drunk. We got Cole probably like shot stabbed in Baltimore somewhere. No one's seen him in a while. So maybe Dune stabbed Core when he was drunk. We don't know. They always hang out. I don't know.
I know Core is okay. I did call my psychic friends, and for $3 a minute, they did assure me that if Core is not in an unmarked grave somewhere in Baltimore, he is in fact doing quite well.
Mm-hmm. So, in other news, we do have a lot of going back to the race there. We do have a lot of cool prizes up for grabs here. So we have Prime Point Blank, War Prime, Doctor Prime, Secure Electa, Bakor Heck. We have stuff donated by people, the new Necros Deluxe skin that just came out. So, Wishy, you also missed that, by the way. They dropped some new Deluxe skins. You missed the Necros and Ember. We got Arcane Strike set from Amateur Avocado. We got a Arcane helmet from the Saren Hemlock helmet. And we got it was originally from Durger that no one claimed like the last 2 contests. We got some plat, all kinds of goodness. So, again, definitely check it out, though. Again, it's probably a little last minute for mentioning the contest.
Just remember, no prize can give you back the time that you've put into this.
I put in so much time.
Not you, just the race, or Warframe period, or life, or anything. The longer we go with this, the drunker I am, the more pessimistic I've become.
But yeah, Wishy is drinking right now, so
this spot is giving me good reason to. Let's see. Wishy reads again from script. Tell me about some of the bands, Heavy.
So most recent one was Omni Satanist, which was someone that Wishy actually banned or kicked initially for asking about RP, creepy stuff, and also for posting memes in general chat constantly when we asked him not to. We told him not to. He kept doing it. We kicked him. He came back to the Discord. He kept doing it, and then we asked him to stop, and he said, "Just go ahead and ban me." So we did. As we said before, he must have thought it was some kind of action movie where he could just, dodge the ban or something. But no, it didn't quite work out so well for him. In fact, actually, Frosty went and talked to him, and then he was a complete asshole to Frosty about it.
I'll bring it up again. Frosty, you mean that guy who wrote that really great Angels of General Wishy fan fiction heavy?
No, that's Frosty.
Oh, wow.
So we actually, funny thing is, we actually don't have a script, but we're just trying to repeat all the funny parts we did before that you missed. So.
And they're not as good the 8th time around. It's kind of like rewind.
If you'd act a little bit wishy instead of, yeah, I don't know. But yeah. In fact, actually, that's a good point, though. If you ever wanted, a lot of people don't even realize we have a website. So do check out the Angels Journal Wishy website and the message of the day. We do have all those fanfic entries as well as other updates. So if you're one of those people that refuses to use Discord, therefore you're probably not listening to this, you can go to the website and find out about all the contest updates and everything.
So the message of the day has the Discord link and the website link. And there's no room for a message.
Well, and we also include a very small blurb about the contest, which is then described in further detail in the website and the Discord, because we don't have room in the message to talk about the contest because we linked it. It's a vicious cycle.
It's terrible. It's like when you get a spam email every day from the company that you've not purchased anything from for like 2 years. Terrible. But I would imagine that nobody reads the message of the day.
That is very true. We have very basic information in there, and then every single person still never knows where to find the Discord. In fact, most of them don't even know where to find the message of the day, despite the fact that they basically have to use it if they want to join, look at any clan members or anything.
I very much imagine that they think general chat is a place where they can put their complaints in to be answered by you, or yell, or to just generally annoy you and ask you for things that in no way, shape, or form should be performed by you. Like, Heavy, can you help me get some plastids?
No. That's a general issue. Then you want to be helpful to people, and you're willing to help them to a certain extent, but you can't obviously play the whole game. Whole game for them or anything.
I think we should steal an idea from DE where they have guides of the Lotus. Maybe we can have guides of the Wishy, where they're not officers and they're not senior officers or knights. They are just there to generally be helpful. People,
it's not terrible.
Maybe not, but it's coming from Drunk Wishy, so you have to see which one is the best. So I'll record this now, and then I'll listen to it as Sober Wishy, and I will debate myself. But guides of the Wishy, and they will take people on taxis. Like, that's their thing. Like, hey, does anybody want to sit here and you're playing all day anyways? You want to take people out to go get the what's the resource in the game? Midichlorians. You want to go help them go get midichlorians?
Well, I mean, the idea, I guess, is generally that officers are more likely to be the type of people that would do that kind of thing, but it's not a hard and fast requirement. So I think they more like to watch general chat and see if anyone curses, and then begin to immediately abuse the little power that they're given. Wait, that's me. Never mind. Yes, but I don't know if that's what officers. I don't know even how many officers we have. The general rule is 8 senior officers and 20 regular.
What? We have 20 officers? Like, I'm not. What?
Yeah,
we have 20 officers.
8 seniors and 20 officers. Now we're actually above 20 because a bunch of old hiatus officers came back. And my rule is generally, if they're in hiatus, they get their rank back when they come back. But if they actually idle out, they don't. But Nut came back. Well, actually, Nut. Sorry, that's a bad example. Nut actually idled out, so he didn't get his officer thing back. But a lot of people, came back that had been idle for a while or on hiatus for a while. We actually have 22 or 23 officers right now.
Half the clan is officers.
Which you realize there's 1,000 people in the clan, right?
No.
30 is not half of 1,000.
Are we not a ghost clan anymore? What happened? I've been away too long.
We have, so technically, it's 30 out of 1,000, so it's more like 3% of the clan is officers, not 50.
It's then why are there 100 people using the Discord? So only 1/10 of the clan. Like, I said this earlier before we recorded. I think there's a lot of people who don't remember being in a clan. They don't know they're in a clan. They joined a year ago because they had to get something, and they no longer remember or care. So they go through their day-to-day activities and they see clan chat. What the fuck is this? And it's a complete surprise because I would imagine they'd all want to be in Discord. I will never. You can't find me in general chat. Good luck.
But we actually, the Discord has like almost 700 people in it, in like the channel. Though admittedly, a lot of those are people that like played 2.5 years ago and then like left the clan and then never left the Discord. I couldn't tell you how many active clan members are in the Discord, but it's probably more than you think. A lot of people like to look at them. A lot of them is just...
It's a lot of people in here. I have no idea what's going on. I imagine when I think of the Discord, it's like 3 people talking to each other. I'm sure the anime channel is the one that gets the most use.
You don't want to go there.
I'm very scared of it. But
Wishy has traps of the day. That's just something you probably don't want to see.
We can try bands of the day. We could try that. I'm going to start with you.
You can't.
It's like Hunger Games.
You know, you can't ban me because 1, it's my Discord, and 2, you still haven't logged in to update Planes of Eidolon, so you can't update. You can't ban shit right now.
I will ban you from life. I will cut your breaks, and you will go to Gary Pusey, and he will charge you more money than you have.
This is true. $500 for break repairs. Not a happy heavy.
Oh yes. So let's see. There's another band that you wanted to talk about because you tried.
Oh
to say
yeah.
last time.
Scorplon. So he's not. He technically wasn't banned. He was a really annoying clan member that no one liked, and I'm sure like Jin and a couple other people are laughing right now. But the idea
listening to this, so it doesn't matter.
we can have hopes and dreams, damn it. But so Scorplon was this really shrill, talkative guy that no one liked, who basically had no sense of not being annoying.
Awareness.
No self-awareness. And he talked constantly in clan chat, and he get warnings, and he literally just told me he doesn't understand how not to talk so much. So he said he wouldn't talk, and everything was good for a while. Things were good. And then he eventually idled out, and we just assumed he was gone, and no one was too upset. And then after Planes came out, he came back, and he started messaging, like, literally every officer whose name he could remember. I know Immature Avocado got things, Jin got things, I think Bronze got some. Like, everyone got random.
And they're not his friend, right?
No.
So he literally had to remember them and type, like, whisper.
Yeah, like W/W, Immature Avocado or something.
Like, it's like he had them written down on a kill list.
Yes.
Or, like, people who have not yet banned me or ignored me for my idiocy.
Yeah, and he started messaging them. Just like, and the funny thing is, all the officers, without even really like talking about it at first, just kind of subconsciously agreed to not talk to him or respond to him in any way, shape, or form. And he just, maybe to this day still, he keeps messaging officers and other people in the clan because he wants to come back. And everyone just pretends they're away from their computer whenever he messages them at any time. It's kind of hilarious. But he wasn't ever officially banned. But I made the call that I don't ever want him back in the clan, so he's kind of effectively banned, in that he's not in the clan and he cannot come back. So, if you are an officer listening to this, please don't invite him back.
Dr. Heavy making the hard calls.
The only other ban we had in October was Crimson Gaming 85 with Crimson misspelled, and he was just one of those guys that was spamming invites to everyone friggin' constantly.
What do you mean spamming invites? Like invite to my game?
Yeah, like
okay.
He's doing some, derelict mission or something, and he just like spam like everyone that's online with messages to join him. And we told him to stop because that's annoying as shit. And he got really pissy with Seraphim, and then with Tyr. And he just got shitty with the officers. He's not welcome back. So.
Two quick points. There is a recruiting channel where if you are wanting to do something like derelict, you go in there and you say, "Hey guys, who wants to do a derelict?" And if no one responds, you can go into the clan chat and say, "Hey guys, I'm going to do this." Preferably once or twice because I know it can move fast. And if not, guess what? You're going solo. That's why you got to find kind of a crew. And I know your clan's supposed to be your crew, but they're also not here to do your bidding. And second, when the SOs tell you knock something off, I noticed that 85% of the time they just go into defense mode, and it just seems to be like, "How dare you tell me to fucking stop something? You're a piece of shit." and I'm not going to do it, and you can't make me. And then they immediately are banned. So maybe
we make them.
Yes.
So we make them.
So maybe just humility in some of these cases is the best way to stay around this. But oh, my bad. Won't happen again. You don't even have to agree with them. You can PM heavy and say, I think that guy is a real dick. And we may agree or disagree, but just say, yeah, sure. I get PMs every day that they think Heavy is an absolute dick. And I agree with everything. You don't do. I mean, fall. I can't ban him. He's grown too powerful. He's like Skynet. So, that's my 2 cents on it. I don't know if they even have the power to ban people anymore. I don't know.
You have to update the game to do it.
I used to go on ban rampages. Just no.
The other thing I'd say on that is that one problem that most people who get banned have is they don't have the awareness, as you were saying. It's okay to ask for help once in a while, but it's not okay to ask for help literally every 5 minutes. So it's kind of all things in moderation, you know? If you're asking to sell something, don't spam it in clan chat every 30 seconds. But you're still allowed to do it. The people seem to have a lot of trouble with that, where they don't understand that it's okay to do it a little, but not a lot. They're like their mind, it's either 100% okay to do literally every 2 seconds, or it's never okay. There's nothing in between. So,
or maybe just don't do. Just maybe don't demand anything.
Yeah. Cool. So, with that being said, that covers actually a lot of the big things. But I would like to tell people to keep an eye out on that thing going on out in the plains of that meteorite. So, I still don't think we know if that's going to be like a big clan event or just a tactical alert. But if it is Wishy's cat, if there is a big clan event like there was like the pacifism defect, we're definitely going to have a big contest for that, where just like we did before, where like the top 4 get night titles, and we'll have all kinds of things. So I might hold off the next contest to see what's going on with with D's next big event and whether it's a clan event or not. All we know is there's going to be something coming on in the plains, and it probably involves the infested. So I don't think we know too much more than that this time. Technically, we know the name. I think it's like Plague Star, Operation Plague Star.
I hope the comet crashes into every planet simultaneously and kills all of us.
Yeah, that's how the end war frame is.
Yes. There should be a plat drive to stop the comet. Oh, if you put in pledge 500 plat right now, we can stop the comet from hitting you.
That's pretty funny.
Direct link us to your credit card. Okay, so you went over the bans in the contest. Is there any more states of the Union of General Wishy's Confederacy?
We talked about Quarter and Dune, and
Core's dead.
Core's dead. Dune's
Sober.
put back. Dune's sobered up. Also, Pujari's on hiatus because I think he fell into Destiny 2 and never got back out of it.
So he's dead to us, yes.
Yeah, he's dead to us. He's also, yeah, and
more people that regular clan members don't know who the fuck they are.
But yeah, so I think right now we're go. If any other senior officers hiatus, we'll probably have promote an officer. We're pretty good on officers right now, so I try to keep it at 20 and 8, which is just kind of an arbitrary thing I did back in the day. But
to become an officer, PM Heavy and annoy him and
Please
say you now want to be an officer and you're ready, and
please do not do any of this.
If he says no, insult him, because he will respect you for it.
You know what? Do it. Do it. I got some band primes to hand out for anyone that does that. Free band prime.
No, we have to save band prime for another one if this ever is anything. The tail of the band prime is the best thing, but that's for other ones like the tale of Annex and the tale of Loki and
written in the books of lore, about the ancient times.
Written in the Excel spreadsheets of lore, the Google Docs of lore.
Hey, no, it's a notepad document. It's a notepad doc where I just type the name out and type out what they did, and I do actually have a band list.
Personality lists. You heard it here first.
No, that's something else. I actually have a shit list and a band list. So there's only like. I actually also have a good list of people I might want to consider to be officers. We need a thing. So I have 3 lists.
How much of your fucking computer is dedicated to this shit? Gigs of it. Your porn folder is smaller than this shit. What the hell?
I got a Bitcoin mining machine. I just converted it all into keeping track of clan information. Yeah.
I'm sorry if you're listening. Why did you do this? I don't know.
Heavy and Wishy.
If you're listening, you now know more about the clan, and if you're not, you're banned.